Anyway, welcome back. I feel like it has been a little while since I spoke with you. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have been so ill. I couldn't pick up the camera. Apologies if you can hear it and it's annoying, but I do still have kind of a slightly nasally voice and I do still sound kind of a little bit now like I have a cold. I think from I want to say the 22nd of June up until round about now, I was so ill. It turns out actually my neighbour really kindly came and popped a test for the big the big C. The thing that took over the world for 2 years. She had a spare one and she popped it through my letterbox because kind of partly because I was interested to know and partly because my job that I do outside, sorry, I don't know why I'm holding a tea towel, but my job that I do outside of content creation, it does involve me going into hospitals, so I kind of wanted to know if that was what it was. James is just coming home, so you might hear him coming through the door, but it turns out that's what it was. So I'd say hi to James when he walked through the front door. He's just been out on a bike ride. So yeah, I was pretty ill. I couldn't film, I couldn't speak without coughing. I can just about speak without coughing now because that seems to be the thing that I'm sort of left with, like a very, very tickly throat. So yeah, apologies that I wasn't able to get a video up last week. I did have a little bit of footage that I did want to show you, but I just thought I'm gonna skip a week, I'm gonna let myself recover. My voice is almost back to normal. I'm almost back to normal. I'll be honest, my energy levels are still quite low. So it will be a nice chilled vlog this week. But yeah, I thought I would just put everything into this week's video. We could sit down and just have a good old catch up and I can talk you through what's been going on, what I've been up to, what James and I have been up to. I also went to Blenheim Palace again with my mum. We went to the flower show this time and it was absolutely beautiful. I think from memory I managed to avoid buying anything, but I took quite a few clips and it was such a lovely day out. It seems like it was so long ago now. It was a couple of Fridays ago. But yeah, I've got a few clips of that to show you as well. So yeah, I just thought I would start. I'm going to put this down because I don't know why I'm toying around with it. But yeah, I thought I would just start a fresh vlog today whilst I've got a little bit of energy and whilst I honestly feel like chatting and feel like catching up with you. I have actually had my hair done as well. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but I had my hair done yesterday and it's ever so slightly, not darker, but ever so slightly warmer up near the top because she's kind of done a little bit more of like a melt kind of thing, if that's the right term for it, just so that when it grows back it looks a bit more natural and it kind of then highlights the blondness at the bottom because it's got a nice contrast from the top. Some of you might not see any difference whatsoever, but we're gonna go with it. I said to James, you have to tell me that there's a difference because I did not spend the amount that I spent on it for there not to be a difference. And then I had a bit chopped off as well, so I just had a little bit of length cut off. I wanted to kind of keep this length. To be honest, I could have gone even shorter, but yeah, I really like this length as well, so happy with that. Anyway, I am just going to have a little bit of a clear up downstairs in the house because we've been pottering around a little bit today. We popped into Winchester this morning, which was lovely. Went and had a really nice kind of brunch sort of coffee. I say coffee, neither of us had a coffee, but it's easier to say little coffee date, isn't it, than hot chocolate slash croissant slash cake date. I have something new to show you in the kitchen and then we will pop upstairs and I will chat you through, gosh, everything that we've been up to, everything that we've been doing, and we'll go from there. It's nice to be back. So first things first, can anyone spot the newness that we have in the kitchen? It's not going to stay here, but I temporarily popped it here just because I need to get a little bit of content done with it. but we have a new microwave. Did we need a new microwave? No. But I spotted this. You can see my reflection in it, it's that shiny. But I spotted this Swan microwave and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's like an off-white colour, so it looks quite white, but it's more of like a creamy white. And then it's obviously got this gorgeous wood effect. It's really soft, it's lovely. It's got this lovely wood effect. We haven't used it yet. It's nice and brand spanking new and I completely love it. How gorgeous is this as a microwave? It kind of matches everything else that we have in the kitchen with like the tea pots and the wood tops and the kettle and everything. It is so lovely. I'm really happy with it. I will link it down below. I think I do have a discount code. I'm pretty sure the discount code that I have is only valid on full priced items. As I'm filming this, this is on sale, which is still amazing. So absolutely make the most of it. If you're looking for a microwave, grab it while it's in the sale. But if it is showing us full price on the website, then I do have a discount code, which I believe is 15% off. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'm so happy with it though. I think it's absolutely lovely. It's from their retro range, I believe, and there's loads of different colours that you can get as well if the white one isn't your thing. So yeah, I thought I would show you a quick kitchen update before we get into the vlog. Okay, big garden update time. It needs to happen. It has been too long. Goodness me, where do I even start? So this side of the garden, to be honest, actually no, a bit has changed. We have some more colour basically. Mr. Fern is just super happy, loving life. I have got, these are actually some snapdragons that James's grandparents grew for us and they have grown quite a lot in the last week or so. The little hydrangea that I've got here doesn't seem to have any flowers on it just yet. I'm kind of keeping an eye on this one. More snapdragons down here. My alliums are looking absolutely ginormous. Like, look at this one. It is, if I put my hand next to it for comparison, it is bigger than my hand. It's probably the size of my head. And then the big hydrangea in the middle here, as you can see, has got lots of beautiful colour. There's so much colour coming through. It is just looking fabulous. I had to revive this dahlia because, as you might be able to see, it got eaten to smithereens. I had to get some like slug pellets down and round. Most of them have kind of dispersed now. I know that there are quite a few like slug pellets and things that you can't get anymore, so I had to be a bit more specific about the ones that we did get, but apparently these ones are fine. And yeah, we seem to have lots of buds coming back through, so once again it is looking happy and it should carry on with its growth. My astilbe is looking stunning. So all of the beautiful kind of pink fluffy plumes are coming out now. So if you can see the comparison, this is sort of what they look like as they start to come out. And then this is what they look like when they've actually come out. So you can kind of see the colour contrast. It is just stunning. It just catches your eye instantly. And I love the colour of the foliage. I love the look of it. It is just, oh, it's super happy and I love it. I just think it's so pretty and it's perfectly happy in the shade as well, so that's not been a problem. Nemesia down here, just kind of doing its thing. My fuchsia tree is absolutely bursting with colour. In fact, I probably need to pull a couple of these off just to kind of keep it going happy. But look at all of these flowers. They are so beautiful. I think someone said to me, it might have been my lovely neighbour said to me that they look like little ballerinas. Oh, one just came off. And I completely agree. They are so pretty. So yeah, that is this side of the garden, looking very green and pink at the moment with a few little pops of white, but hopefully my dahlia, the one that I got last year, grew so big it literally came over the edge of the border. So hopefully we'll have the same again this year and we'll have lots of beautiful flowers. The sun has just come out, ready for me to come over to the sunny side of the garden. First things first, look at this gypsophila. it has got huge. I'm pretty sure, although it looks very white, I'm pretty sure this is a pink one. So we should get lots and lots of beautiful little flowers on there. It's grown so tall, I can't believe it, but it looks happy. So I'm just letting it do its thing. Same with my basket. These are all looking very happy, very pretty. I love the blue and white sort of mix in here. It just, oh, it looks so like cottage country garden, doesn't it? It just makes me very happy. We've got a couple of other pots over there which are looking very happy. So another dahlia and my hydrangea back there. Some exciting newness over on this side. I mean, the first thing you see is the sweet peas, right? They have taken over. I've actually had to try and find like a makeshift stick to try and prop them up, which hasn't gone amazingly well. I'm just trying to, no, it's not even going to stay down there. I think next year I'm going to have to be a bit more planned. I wasn't sure if it was going to come back this year, which is why I didn't really plan too much, and I had no idea how big it was going to get. But now that I've seen that it already looks like this, I mean, it has gone wild. It has gone crazy. I don't think we have any flowers yet. Just yet, but they must be very close, because I think, am I right in thinking these are all of the little flower buds kind of hanging down here? Someone tell me, I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. But yeah, the weight of it has basically pulled it away from the fence. So next year I think I'm going to have to get a big kind of obelisk. But otherwise, my bleeding heart is looking very happy. There's been quite a lot of growth from this plant actually, so it should bush out nicely in this corner. Some more beautiful little purple flowers. I'm actually not sure what this is, so I'm very intrigued when it comes out. I can't remember if this is one of my seeds or, yeah, exactly what's going on here. A few other just kind of random bits over here. I don't know if any of them are weeds, honestly, I'm not sure. Snapdragons down here. I don't know what colour these will be, but they look kind of pink to me. And then there's also some cosmos coming through. So I think maybe I accidentally planted them on top of the cosmos seeds, but oh well. Again, some more beautiful little flowers. This one is looking exceptionally bright and beautiful. This has come up in the last few days, I think. It looks like it has some flowers on it. Not sure what it is, but again, I'm letting it do its thing. This one is just about starting to get some life back, but it appears to be a slug's favourite snack. Definitely favourite snack. So yeah, I'm trying to guard it as best I can. Cosmos over here looking beautiful and fluffy and bushy and just fabulous. I can't wait for those flowers to come out. And look at these. So these are called, I'm trying to remember the name of it, and it's completely gone out of my head. The name of it has completely gone out of my head. I will put it on the screen because it was in my head like 2 minutes ago and I've just completely forgotten. The kind of flower name of this is something like Princess Pink or something, and I just think that is so accurate. Look at these stunning blooms on this flower. I mean, I am completely in love with this. There's so many yet to come up as well that are kind of all coming up from here and here, so it's just going to flower more and more. When I saw the first flower come up, I was so excited because it is the most stunning shade of pink and it looks so gorgeous next to the phlox as well. It just, yeah, it's a really, really beautiful corner. And my rose is coming along nicely as well. I'm yet to have another actual rose flower, but it's looking much healthier than it was before. You might have seen it a little while ago. It kind of had this big branch coming off to the side and it was looking a bit kind of bare. So I cut it right back down, and as you can see, we've got some lovely growth coming up right from the base of the root now, which is good. So it's bushing out nicely, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buds coming out on there. Now, most excitingly, I'm going to kind of back up to show you. James has been busy taking on a little project which I did not ask him to do, but he spotted it somewhere. I don't know where, and he decided that he would like to get a little project together and do it for me. So he has made me a potting bench. How lovely is that? He literally got some old pallets, got some old wood and made it for me, and it's really firm, it's really sturdy. I just need to decide if and what colour I'm going to paint it. I'm kind of thinking I might paint it a nice colour to match the furniture over here, but this will be so handy for me. I've obviously got some compost and like watering cans and things at the bottom there at the moment, but I can cover it in pots. I can use it for all of my potting, and I'm so happy with it. Bless him. So yeah, that's a bit of a summer garden update to kick off July. Lots and lots of colour coming through. The front garden is just as beautiful. But yeah, thought I would show you whilst I have a moment. Okay, catch up time. Time for a good old catch up. I have got so many things next to me to chat to you about. I have so many things to tell you about. Go and make yourself a nice hot drink if you haven't already, and I'm just going to chat you through what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks. It's actually the next morning. I planned to chat to you about this yesterday, but honestly I just got really tired and I had a few bits to do, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to wake up fresh tomorrow, get myself ready for the day, and I will chat to you then. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I have a nice hot cup of tea here which I've literally just started drinking. I'm going to pop that behind me. And oh my gosh, where do I even start? If you need to pause to go and make a cup of tea, do so now. So the last weekend that I left you is where I'll start, because I actually did have a really fun weekend. Before I got ill, I had a really fun weekend, and I did take quite a few clips of some things to show you as well. So first things first, on the Friday, things took a turn. We had a change of events, which was super exciting. So I did still go to Blenheim Palace with my mum. We went there kind of late morning, and it was their annual flower show, which we were so looking forward to. It was lovely. It was absolutely beautiful. One of my favourite places to go. It's just fab. I took quite a few beautiful clips, which I'll insert in just a moment. But basically it's just a great big event that they host on the fields, kind of in the gardens of the palace. If your ticket allows you entry into the palace, you can also go and do that as well. But they basically just had loads of stalls of just flowers and really yummy food and some little garden bits. They had a really nice kind of obelisk thing, which I almost got for my sweet peas, but they're kind of so far on this year that I would have had to have untangled them for ages to kind of get them around. I think I probably left it too late. I think I did film a little bit of a garden tour clip yesterday, so you would have seen kind of my plan for next year anyway. But yeah, it was just fabulous. So I will insert some clips of Blenheim Palace whilst I have another few sips of my cup of tea, and we shall reconvene afterwards. So that was Blenheim. It was absolutely lovely. We honestly had the best time, and we were so lucky with the weather as well. It was really sunny, but it wasn't like scorching hot that we were struggling, and I actually managed to not get burnt as well, which was a miracle. And we had the yummiest lunch as well. It was like this duck loaded fries basically, and it was the best duck loaded fries I could possibly have asked for. It was delicious. So yeah, if you're anywhere near, I mean, I'm not super close to Blenheim, but if you're anywhere near Blenheim, then definitely have a look into that for next year, because as soon as you purchase a ticket for any of the events pretty much, it will give you the option to upgrade it to an annual pass, which means if you purchase a ticket, for example, for the food festival, you can then upgrade it to an annual pass and then get free entry to the flower show that they do. So time it strategically, but all the information's on their website anyway. So yeah, definitely recommend that. So anyway, we got back from Blenheim a little bit earlier than we originally intended to, because the night before, James had had some success. He had had some success with finally, after literally a year of trying, getting some Taylor Swift tickets for us. I have officially converted James. He is well, I was going to say a little bit of a Swiftie. He is a full-blown Swiftie now. He is enjoying the music almost as much as me, if not just as much. And we were just so desperate to go. He knew that I would just about do anything to be able to go to see Taylor at Wembley, because I was so excited. I've been trying for so long to get tickets, and eventually some resale tickets came up, I think at about 11 o'clock the night before or something. Were they cheap? No. Were they the most expensive on the site? Absolutely not. We managed to kind of, well, James managed to kind of spot these tickets that had just come up that were basically directly in front of the stage. I did take some clips, so again, I will show you, but they were directly in front of the stage. They were quite high up, but it was the perfect view, and we had not seen any tickets anywhere near this section for the price that we paid. So he did it a little bit spontaneously, and he kind of, I think, woke up the morning after and he was like, how much did I just spend on Taylor Swift tickets? But honestly, no regrets. So we zoomed back, well, not zoomed back from Blenheim, we still had like plenty of time there and it was lovely, but we got back from Blenheim and I literally jumped in the car at my mum's house, zoomed home, got in, got changed, put my Taylor Swift t-shirt on that my friend had really kindly loaned me because it was lastminute.com, and zoomed over to Wembley. And honestly, I would go again in a heartbeat. If any of you guys have been, or your family members have been, or your friends have been, I'm sure you will have heard the amazing feedback from the show. It was just incredible. And it turns out whilst we were there, half the royal family was there as well. Like, everyone was there. So yeah, I'll insert some clips of the show in case any of you wanted to see. It was so amazing. It was so good. So I'll pop in some clips now. We are officially en route to Taylor Swift. And it honestly hasn't sunk in. I cannot believe that this time yesterday I was not going, and now I am going. I mean, you would have heard the whole story by now because I would have done a little intro before I do this segment of the video, but oh my gosh, in case you're wondering what this is, it looks kind of like a Tangled t-shirt from here, but Heather has kindly let me borrow her Taylor Swift merch t-shirt and her friendship bracelets as well. I literally feel like a little girl going to a concert, but that is my excitement level right now. I am unbelievably excited. So yeah, we're on our way to Wembley. I will try and put in as many clips as I possibly can of the concert, going in. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so crowded and it's going to be unbelievably busy. So I don't know how much I'll be able to film, but I'm so excited. It was so good. It was so good. I'm gonna have to keep drinking my tea because I'll be very sad if my tea goes cold, but it was amazing. There's nothing like a cup of tea when you're still feeling a bit under the weather. I had to shoot off and blow my nose as well because I'm still recovering. I'm still kind of on the back end of it. But anyway, so that was it was a very action-packed weekend. I think we were out again on the Sunday. I went out with James and then we went out for a lovely, lovely roast dinner on the Sunday with some family. And by that point, I was kind of thinking, okay, am I just really tired from lack of sleep and from going to Wembley, or is there something else up? And by the time I went to bed on the Sunday night, I spent the entire night like tossing and turning, sweating, shivering. It was awful, and the rest of the week was just a write-off, and here we are. So anyway, I have a few things to show you, some very exciting little updates with regards to wedding things and all of that stuff as well. So I'm looking forward to having a bit of a catch up. First things first, if any of you have noticed my new pyjamas, I am in love with these. I did my very, very first TikTok order. I've never really ordered anything from the likes of TikTok or Temu or Shein, if that's how you pronounce it. I've never really ordered much from there. I don't know why. I think the shopping experience for me can get a bit overwhelming, and I think sometimes apps and websites like that are like a bit, there's just things all over the place. So yeah, it was very new for me, but I decided to just, I think I found one thing that I wanted on there, and then I ended up just adding quite a few things to my basket, and I've literally not even unboxed them. They've just been sitting on the bed because I have done nothing since I've been ill. So I'll show you what I got. I'll pop the camera just up here for a moment and stand back just so you can see how cute these pyjamas are. I absolutely love them. So I got one of these sets from TikTok Shop, and then also I've actually washed these so they're inside out. So let me just quickly make it look how it should. And then I also got this other set, which was really pretty, and it's kind of like a rose print on there. How gorgeous is that? I'll show you the material up close because a lot of the questions I've had, especially on Instagram, about these pyjamas has been about the material. It's kind of like almost like a cheesecloth kind of feel material. It's not like super soft cotton. If you want like super soft material, then this is probably not the pyjama set for you. But saying that, it's really comfy. So you get the top, and then you get the little matching shorts as well, which are just very, very cute. So yeah, got a couple of those sets. I think, I mean, the price fluctuates, it goes up and down. It's all a little bit random with TikTok and things, but as far as I recall, they were about £5 each per set. So that was the pyjamas. I also thought I would buy, I have used this, one of these little reading lights, because the light that I have upstairs in our bedroom, which is next to my bedside table, you might remember it's the one that we kind of put on the wall, but it's like a fake wall light because it still has a cable coming down. As much as James tries to grin and bear it, it's a very bright light, and it also doesn't really help me to get sleepy when I'm reading before bed because it's so bright. It just keeps me awake, and I could keep reading for literally hours. So I thought I would try out one of these reading lights that you literally just clip. I'm trying to find, oh, here we go. Obviously I have a book in this room, but you basically clip it onto your book. Trying to do it one-handed, like so. You basically turn on your light, and you can have different settings. So you can have like a warm setting, a cool setting, a natural setting, and you can read your book, and it's fabulous. Then I think you just hold it down to, oh no, you just keep pressing it to turn it off. So I am a big fan of this. I think you just take off, yeah, you take off the bottom of it and you can recharge it basically like a USB. So again, it was a very good price. I'll try and link everything down below if I have links to it, but yeah, everything is just nice and cheap and cheerful. I fancy just trying out a few bits. The other thing that I got, from memory, some little glass straws. I'm just trying to find out how to get into it, because they are very well packaged in a few layers of bubble wrap. A little bit plastic heavy, but it's okay. Here we go. Oh, fabulous. So I got a set of 8 straws. Some of them are just straight, some of them are curved. I'm going to obviously give them all a wash before I use them. But I love using straws. I think sometimes I get quite sensitive teeth, so I find it easier to drink with a straw because then it's not kind of like swishing between my teeth. But also, as much as I don't really drink fizzy drinks or anything like that, even with tea or hot chocolate sometimes, or a fizzy drink, I prefer to use a straw just because, again, you're not kind of coating your teeth as much in whatever it is that you're drinking. So yeah, I got some straight ones, I got some bent ones, and then you also get a couple of little cleaners in there as well. This is a bit more of a boring purchase, but I saw that they had some camera cases for my camera, which I can't show you in action because I'm filming on my camera right now, but it's just nice and basic. I don't really have a case to put my camera into to protect it while I'm traveling, so it's just a super handy camera case which fits the majority of digital cameras these days. This is gonna fall out and drive me insane. Let me tuck it in there. So I can just use that when I'm traveling or when I need somewhere to store my camera so that it doesn't get damaged. So yeah, a few little purchases. The other thing that I thought I would show you was a couple of little purchases that I made yesterday when I was in Winchester with James. So we popped into the White Company because they do have a sale on at the moment, and they tend to have quite good sales, to be honest. They tend to kind of, as the sale goes on, the discounts do get better and better, but they had a few nice bits. I could have bought more, which I didn't, but I don't know, maybe because I'd been ill, I just felt like treating myself. So I thought I'd show you what I got in here as well, because why not? First things first, I decided to get another one of their candle trays because these come in really handy, especially kind of autumn winter time when people are starting to use their botanical candles. Although saying that, I do have my sort of seashell one from the range which I haven't lit yet because I don't have a candle plate to put it on. So I got another one of these candle plates. This wasn't in the sale, but it's only £6, so I thought I would just pick up another one of these. And then the other thing that I got, which was in the sale, I love this scent. It is the amber scent, which is amber, ginger and cedar. All my favourite things, and it smells divine. It was, as you can see, 30% off in the sale, so it was only £14, and it is a room spray. They had a tester in the shop and I had no intention of buying a room spray, honestly, but I smelt the tester and I made James smell it and I was like, oh, I need this. It smells so good. It smells so lovely. So I thought I would treat myself. I haven't opened it yet. In fact, maybe I'll open it now so that I can show you what the room spray looks like without breaking my nails. I always find this packaging is sometimes really difficult to open. Okay, here we go, we're in. So it comes in this gorgeous box. It would make such a lovely gift, honestly. It's really nice. And then the bottle itself is also Very aesthetic to keep on the side, on a sideboard somewhere. It looks like this. So this is the bottle. Isn't it gorgeous? It just looks amazing. I don't think... Oh, I can smell it. I can just about smell it in the lid. It smells amazing. Oh, it looks like the lid has actually been a little bit... Can you see the lid on there? It looks like it's been a little bit damaged. It's got some chips in it, which is kind of annoying. But oh well. No one's going to see it with the lid on, and it still smells amazing. So I am going to keep that downstairs and give that a little spritz a bit later, I think. If you're on the lookout or you love the White Company, then definitely go and have a look on the website because they have some very cute sale bits. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is super exciting. I've got some updates and I've got some bits to show you. So, updates, wedding. Oh my goodness. I feel like so much has happened since I last spoke to you. I think maybe we'd started looking at some venues when I spoke to you last, and I think I was a little bit overwhelmed at that point and I didn't really go into much detail. We've looked at quite a few venues. They were all similar but different. We looked at some houses, we looked at some barns, we looked at some farms. Some of them were very much like packages where you got everything together, so your venue, your food, your events manager, everything. And others were literally hiring a venue and everything else you did yourself, like your table linen, everything you did yourself. We were a little bit torn, but honestly, we just kept coming back to the very first venue that we'd looked at. The price that we managed to get it for was just amazing. The venue itself was amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. The people there were just so lovely and they seemed so invested in the weddings that they helped to organise as well. So we have booked our wedding venue and it feels very real now. I can't believe it. We've booked the venue that we saw first. I'll put up some pictures to the side of me of the kind of way that it looks in there. So the couple of times that we've been to look at it, they've been set up for other weddings. So it was kind of set up. There's a few pictures of like the spaces in there as well. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm sure I will be telling you lots more about it as the time goes on. We've booked it for 2026. So we have a little bit of time. We've actually booked it for May 2026. I just fell in love with the idea of having a May wedding. I think it would just be really lovely. I came up with a bit of an idea. So by the time this video goes up, I'm hoping, otherwise I won't be able to include this bit, but if I've included it, then you'll know that I was able to kind of do it and everyone knows. But I decided I'm going to have quite a small sort of bridal party. I thought it might be quite nice to design some sort of bridesmaid proposal boxes with a few little treats and little gifts in for my bridesmaids. I thought I would show you the few bits that I've got to put into the boxes and also show you the boxes themselves. A, if you're interested, and B, if you're a bride-to-be or you know a bride-to-be who might find this interesting to see, then hopefully it gives you a bit of inspiration as well. So I'm going to show you one of the boxes. I have got some bits inside which I will take out because I can show you one by one basically the bits that I've decided to put into the box. I am so excited to give these out. So I'm going to show you Fiona's because inevitably Fiona is in the bridal party and she doesn't know it yet, but once she gets the box she will know that I'm going to ask her to be my maid of honour, and I'm so excited. So I have got these beautiful, beautiful boxes designed. So I found, I've tried to do as much of it as I can, or pretty much, I think actually all of it is from small businesses. So either businesses that I've worked with, or businesses that I know, or businesses that I've bought from, or businesses on Etsy. So it was a lovely Etsy seller that I came across to design these boxes, and they are just stunning. Like, look at this box.
I love it. So you're able to obviously choose the name that you want at the bottom of the box, and then they also have lots of different colours for the ribbon that goes on the top. It's got like a magnet on the bottom, and then it opens up like this and you can pop lots of cute little gifts in. Now the final bit hasn't arrived for the box. I also ordered, again from a seller on Etsy, some kind of decal, is that how you say it? Decal letters, which this one will say, will you be my maid of honor, and I'm going to stick it inside the box, so basically when she opens it up, that will be the first thing that she sees, and it will say, will you be my maid of honor, and I'm so excited. I might get some like tissue paper or things to pop in the bottom of the box. Then I have some very cute bits to go inside. So first things first, for Fiona, this is one that I just got for her, and I actually picked it up from the Blenheim flower show. This just tickled me, it made me chuckle, and I know she'll appreciate it. So it's this gorgeous little hanging heart. It's a ceramic heart. I don't know the name of the business that it came from actually, but it was just one of the stalls at the show. And on it, it says, we will be friends until we're old and senile, then we will be new friends. And it just made me chuckle. I just thought it was really funny. So I think she'll appreciate that. So I've had it wrapped up in some tissue paper, and I think it was like £3.50 or something, which I didn't think was too bad. The other things that I ordered, so I also got some of these on Etsy. I'm going to take the one out of Leah's box as well, just so that I can show you the differences. But I also fell in love with these little hair scrunchies. So one of them says maid of honor and one of them says bridesmaid, and it's a gorgeous sage green scrunchie. I flippin' love the colour of this. I don't know how well it will show up on the camera, but it's stunning. And at the bottom it says to have and to hold your hair back, which I just thought was brilliant. It's wedding themed, it's just fabulous. You can actually just buy the cards and kind of put your own scrunchie on, but I loved the colour of these scrunchies. So again, I've got a maid of honour one for Fiona and a bridesmaids one for Leah. A couple of other bits, so another small business. I have had a couple of bits before, and also my mum has as well, from Bloom Boutique. I don't know how well it will show up on here, but I thought I would order for both the bridesmaids and also for my mum as well, because she'll be kind of getting ready with me on the day, and it might be something that they choose to wear to the wedding. I ordered them some beautiful jewellery pieces. So you have the option, a few different kind of gift packaging options, but I decided to also get these gorgeous suede pouches to go with them, because I just think they're stunning and they can reuse them for whatever they wish to reuse them for. They come in a few different colours, but I really liked this sort of neutral champagne colour, and inside I got them all the same thing. This again is the gift packaging that each piece of jewellery comes in. So it's this absolutely beautiful box with a little bow that ties it up. It's just so beautiful, it's so lovely, and everything's really well priced on here as well. And then when you open it up, it says thank you for being my maid of honour, because I'm hoping by this point, I mean if she says no, I think I'll be a bit distraught, but I'm hoping by this point she will have said yes. And it's this absolutely stunning silver bracelet, hopefully you can see, it's beautiful. Now the best part, when you take it out and you turn it round, so it's got an adjustable strap, again really beautiful silver. There is a little charm that I added here which has got their initials on, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put FF because that will be Fiona's new initials. So she's not FF at the moment, but considering she gets married literally like 3 months after me, I thought maybe this will be the first little piece of jewellery that she gets with her new initials on, and it will just be so special. So yeah, I got one for Fiona, I got one for Leah, which obviously says thank you for being my bridesmaid, and then I also got one for my mum, which says with love inside. They didn't have like a mother of the bride one, but with love is still very special, and yeah, it's got my mum's initials on. Then the other thing that I picked up, again from a small business, this is going to be no shock to you guys, I couldn't not include this. it's Kindred Fires. I actually have a Kindred Fires candle lit right now. I am just obsessed with Kindred Fires. Again, I got one for Fiona, I got one for Leah, and I got one for my mum. They all look relatively like this, so I didn't even ask them for the bath salts, but they included them, which is just the loveliest touch. I actually have, I think I might have 2 of these bath salts because they smell incredible and they are just beautiful. Look at that. So they've each got the bath salts, they've each got a pack of the signature matches, and then they've each kind of got their own personalized candle or similar. So this one I believe is Fiona. It's just stunning. How absolutely beautiful is that candle sticker? Isn't that stunning? And then I've put a little message at the bottom as well. So I've put, how could I get married without my best friend by my side? And then you're able to choose the scent as well. So I chose Tranquility, which is the same scent I've got next to me, and it smells, oh my gosh, literally amazing. It's one of my favourite scents ever. So yeah, it's this little jar candle, and I just know it's going to be so special. And if she chooses to burn it, then she's obviously got the lid on top as well. My mum's is slightly more full. My mum's looks like this, and it's because rather than getting her a candle, I thought I would design her a really, really lovely tea light holder, because she loves tea lights and it would just be so special. It says Mother of the Bride. Hopefully you can see. There we go. How gorgeous is that? And then it also comes with a pack of 4 soy wax tea lights as well. So that's the bit that was sitting in the bottom of the box. So I am very excited to give that to her because she will not be expecting it, and I'm very grateful to Kindred Fires as well. It was just lovely. So yeah, those are my bridesmaids bits. Hopefully that wasn't too boring, but it's just very exciting. I think that was everything that I needed to show you. I'm gonna stop rambling on. It's been so lovely to catch up with you, and honestly I cannot wait to just get back to normality, get back to the vlogs, talking to you and taking you about what I'm doing, what I'm getting up to. Happy July. I cannot believe it's July. It feels absolutely nuts that we are now into the second half of the year. Hopefully you've enjoyed catching up with me. It's been so lovely to be back, and I am very much looking forward to seeing you again next week. So enjoy your week and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.